In the midst of the Solomon battles in November 1942, they come out with a new new guidance. I think it's a letter that basically says, look, all the ships in the fleet, you've got to create something. And initially they say you've got to create a combat operations center. It gets changed to combat information center, or CIC. Go make one of these. And what I love about this order is it's only a couple of pages long, and it says what that group is going to do, what your CIC is going to do. Gather all the information, make sense of it, and then provide it in an actionable format to the command function of the ship and its weapons. But staff, Nimitz and his staff, don't say how. They say, go do this, go figure it out. And why I thought this was a great story to include in the Kinevin book is because what that springs, you can see how this fits the probe, sense, respond guidance for the complex domain, because it's parallel experimentation. All the different ships start figuring out, well, how are we going to make a CIC? What room are we going to use for it? Or compartment? What compartment is going to get turned into the CIC? Who's going to be in there? How are we going to do this? And all that parallel experimentation allows a broader search through different options and alternatives that is contextually sensitive to the ship type. So, destroyers, which are small and not well armored, but fast, and they have guns and torpedoes, develop a different sort of approach to creating a CIC than battleships, which are larger, generally slower, much more heavily armored, and have much more powerful guns. Because the ship types are different, the kinds of ways in which they'll probably fight are different, and so they take different approaches to creating CICs. And the way that the order is issued, without a lot of specific guidance, desired outcomes, but not how to get there, fosters that. And I think it's a really neat story for us, even now, because so often, so many of us who are in positions of authority think, well, I've got to provide some guidance on how to do this. Otherwise it's going to be chaos.